Suyin, we've located the Nikke you requested for an evac. Nicely done. So why did they disappear? They were attacked by a Tyrant-class Rapture, which didn't show up on their radar. Completely undetectable. Yes, we believe that's why it took as long as it did to get to the bottom of the disappearances. You don't say. Alright, then capture it as well. Right now? Gah, you scared me. Yes, you were there as well, weren't you? Answer my question. You're not busy right now. What do you care if it's right now? Yes, go now. I want this done in one fell swoop. I'll do some digging on my end while you're up there. Capture this apparently invisible rapture and bring it back to me. Also, I believe we're the only ones who know about this at the moment. If we're able to tie this up with a bow before the other companies, we'll be back in the black. What? Okay. No. That this Mind Haven only has 3 days left on it. We need to go to the Ark first. What the? What's a mass-produced bucket of bullets like you chiming in for? There's no need to be rude. She's the one who sent the distress signal. She managed to keep herself hidden. It's okay, Suyin. We'll vanquish these evil forces and return safely. Have no fear, my inferior friend. 3 days will be more than enough. Right, I'll contact you as soon as we find something on our end. Don't disappoint me. Yeah, your whole life's a disappointment. Communication with Suyin ends. It's like my pulls for Laplas. I'm still not over that. Oh, and by the way, yeah. I stopped playing the other account. Why? Because I was still somehow like 6 levels behind on the other account when I swear I kept it up. I probably didn't have the power to push forward and somehow got behind on my dailies. My daily point grind. So yeah, I was 6 to 7 levels behind this one. And again, as I was saying, I got tired of doing the same dailies twice. So yeah, we no longer have Scarlet or Yawn. Hopefully we get them in this account. When? Probably in a year or 2 when the game finally deigns to give me, you know, an SSR Pilgrim that isn't Noah, or Isabel, or Rapunzel, or Haran. You know, I was more happy to get Haran, but at the same time, again, if they actually get rid of her bug and her damage just drops way below even Laplas's damage, I'm gonna be really sad. Because I dumped a lot of resources in her. Speaking of resources, I still need to be able to get the skills up, but I can't get the skills up because I need way too many of the skill cards, or whatever the heck they're called. That's one reason why my power is also so low. It's really annoying. How can you possibly capture that thing in 3 days? You're sending us all to our doom. What makes you think we can't do it? You're with the strongest Nikkes there are. Do not worry. A cowardly villain like that will quiver in fear before the might of Matis. You only say that because you haven't seen what I've seen. This rapture would set fear in the heart of any Nikke, even you. No. We're different. We can handle this. That, my friend, is the true difference between you and us. Despite following the coordinates sent to us by Suyin, the Tyrant-class Rapture was nowhere to be found. I don't think this is it either. Laplas stares intently at the coordinates. Plenty of empty space, but no villain in sight. This isn't good. Communications are down as well. Perhaps there's a high concentration of alpha particles. I thought it was alpha particles. In this area. They're not working at all. Affirmative. I've been trying to reach Cyan for a while now, and it's not connecting. Things aren't looking too bright. Don't worry, Birdie. When times are tough, the heroes only get tougher. We'll find this dastardly villain in no time and be back in time for a hero's welcome. I just thought of something. What if this raptor doesn't show up on the radar, but has other stealth skills as well? I think you might be onto something, Drake. Everyone, keep your eyes peeled. The way it attacked those Nikkes before certainly didn't seem stealthy to me. They said they heard a thump and then it showed up right in front of them. Good point. If you don't mind, save the crackpot theories for another time. We need to focus on what to do next. Putting all these vermin in the ground really helps take the edge off. What should we do now? Not sure. Drake, see if you can detect the Tyrant-class rapture nearby. Don't order me around. Do you want to get out of here or not? Fine. Drake closes her eyes and concentrates. Shouldn't finding a pathway to the Ark be our first priority? No can do, Birdie. Returning empty-handed is hardly the heroic thing to do. We have to capture this thing before it attacks any more Nikkes. A hero doesn't give up simply because they've gotten a little turned around. And neither should you. Okay. All that hero talk. What's so special about being a hero? I found it. Where is it? West of here. I can sense it. Something sinister. Sounds like what we're after. Let's move out. With Drake leading the way, we pursued the Tyrant-class rapture. Before we knew it, an entire day had passed. Are you sure this is the right direction? I'm positive. We just have to keep walking straight like we are now. How much further? That I'm not sure. Not far. You said that hours ago. Because we were close then, too. Hey, how about trying to contact Cyan again? After all this walking, communications might be back up. She's right, we've got a signal. Let's ask for a rescue evac. Cyan will bend over backwards, responding to a distress signal if it's sent by Matisse. We're not sending for an evac. You need to just stay still. Slowly. Stay still. Evac. What is that? A character from a cartoon or something? Don't be dense. I'm seeing that we don't use things like that. You dunce. What? To be more precise, it's not an option. What do you mean? Any Nikke can send a request for help. Not Cyan's. She's that much of a bitch. Very true. Everyone except us, that is. Like you said, we're Matisse. The one and only Matisse. How can we send out a distress signal after only being on the surface for a few days? As a matter of fact, no matter how long we were up here, we wouldn't dream of asking Cyan for help. It's impossible unless we encountered a heretic or heretic? You mean a heretic? Or something similar. This isn't time for pride. If we can continue like this. I said no, we're not going out this way. I hear what you're saying, but my answer is final. If you want, you can contact Cyan yourself, but we'll have nothing to do with it. Maxwell. Enemy incoming. Can't you and Drake take care of it? I'm afraid not. A superhero team always works together. Get off your butt and come help us, you coward. Alright, alright. Cool your jets. I'm coming. Maxwell walks forward. As for you, keep an eye on Birdie. Something tells me she's gonna do something drastic and try to take me hostage to summon an evac. Because her friends don't have... They have, what, 2 days left now? Lapis runs forward as well. I go to glance at what Lapis dropped. When the mass-produced Nikke suddenly snatches it up. I'll keep it safe. I don't like this Nikke. She's annoying. I know she's, you know, worried about her teammates and all. But for all we know, she could also be corrupted like Marianne was. Okay. You're gonna try to use it as leverage to call an evac. Or me. Or both. If that thing doesn't work, you'll take me hostage. But do you know what they'll do to a Nikke that literally disobeys orders and tries to take a commander hostage? Probably not too good. I love explosion damage. Because it can go from multiple. It's nice when it actually works, but when the enemies are basically bullet sponges, it does not work as well as I would hope. But hey, her beam damage still was great. Oh gee, look, it's the AoE one. I love this one so much. Luckily, we are way overpowered for it. Scoring another one for justice. That's right, now that we've done what we set out to accomplish, let's head back. I'm beaten. Don't talk like that, a true hero never tires. Just a moment, is this yours? Mass-produced Nikke holds up Laplace's cell phone. When did you? How could someone like you get the best of me? You didn't even realize she's pocketed your phone, you dolt. I see you still require some additional training. Is this what Laplace dropped earlier? I was wondering what you were fiddling with. You intend on using that to request an emergency evac? That's right, unlike you, time is not on my side. And we have all the time in the world. That's why we didn't call it in. Is that what you really think? If you have so little faith in us, do it. Call it in. If you use blah blah, you can send Suyin a message anonymously. Maxwell, don't I have a say in this? Well, too scared to go through with it. You think I won't do it? I'll show you. The mass-produced Nikke opens Laplace's blah blah. Okay. Requesting rescue. Tug is not at designated coordinates. Requesting transport back to the Ark. What? Requesting rescue? Are you really Laplace? No. Yes, it's me. You certainly aren't acting like it. She would never ask to be rescued. What's wrong? You don't want it to work. Oh, I got it. You think this operation is too easy. In that case, how about I turn things up a notch? I'll cut you off from all the additional support. How about that? Or maybe I'll think about forming another Mati squad. Would that raise the stakes enough for you? It's not that. What are you rambling about? Apologies to you, and we're simply testing whether our communications are functioning properly. I knew it. Laplace would never say something like that. Save the jokes for later, will you? Hurry up and finish the job. Got that? Okay. Uh-huh. You see now? You fool. Now do you believe me? I can't believe it. Don't act so shocked. I'm sure this isn't the first time you've seen Soyeon act like this. But you're Matisse. And what's so special about us? You just saw how she treats us. If we don't complete our mission, she'll have us replaced. But Soyeon always seems so kind to Matisse. She never calls you scrap metal or anything like that. True, she doesn't call us names. We're her favorites. But so what? We may be Matisse, but that doesn't make us human. Don't get it twisted. No matter how good you are, you're still a Nikke. We may be top-of-the-line toys, but that's exactly what we are, toys. Maxwell takes Laplace's cell phone from the mass-produced Nikke's head. Now then, if there aren't any more questions, can we focus our attention elsewhere? You say you don't have time. If you want to save your friends, we have to hurry. If you don't drop things. Maxwell gives the cell phone back to Laplace. Don't worry, a hero never makes the same mistake twice. That's a lie. Maxwell and Laplace take point. Matisse are just playthings as well. It can't be. It doesn't make any sense. Let's go. Alright. What is it? It's coming. Get ready. Off in the distance, a colossal rapture looms. It's about time it showed up. Is that the one that attacked you? That's right. That's the one that did this to us. The mass-produced Nikke steps backwards. Well, going to die. Relax. Things are different this time around. You've got a hero by your side. The hero always emerges victorious. We'll protect you. That is what we heroes do. A hero. So never show weakness in front of a human. You can see Birdie is standing strong. I'm scared too. I'm not scared. That's the spirit. Sorry. Heroes, charge! Let us vanquish this dastardly villain who has tormented us so many innocents. Encounter!
So who are you? What the hell is this thing? Harvester. That's kind of neat. Wait, is this the boss that we fight? This has to be a boss we fight in the later chapters, right? Must just be the boss we fight in chapter 11. That'd be hilarious. I can't see the boss in chapter 11 because we have no power. Hey! At least we get a preview of what's coming, right? Because this is bound to be one of the bosses. Because last event ended up having us fight freaking Blacksmith again. Unless they made a completely new boss just for this event, which I highly doubt. It's not the fact that it's a stealthing rapture, it's the fact that it makes its way underground.
It's running away. Let's follow it. You're going to follow that. Don't.
The mass-produced Nikke tugs on the end of Laplace's coat.
There are only 2 days left. We need to go back. If you run after it, we'll never make it back in time. They'll die, I tell you. There's no time. I'm begging you, please save my friends. Don't worry, you're not coming with us. What? Drake, Maxwell, take her and Birdie back to the Ark. I'm going after that thing myself. Okay. Who are you bossing around? I was going back to the Ark regardless. It's dangerous by yourself. It'll be alright, Birdie. A hero like me will be able to catch that thing in no time. Hero attack!
Lapras ran after the Rapture.
Lapras! There's no time. We have to go. We need to get back to the Ark.
But what about Lapras?
She may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but she can fend for herself. She'll catch up with her shortly. Yeah, she's the dullest tool there is. She's way worse than me. She'll be fine. You hear that? We are both certain. So let's go. If we don't get a move on, her friends might end up dying.
The mass-produced Nikke glances in my direction, her eyes brimming with tears.
How can we see her tears? They're behind a visor. Okay.
Soon after, all of us walk in search of an elevator to the Ark.
Is she going to be okay?
I'm not sure. She'll be just fine.
That's what I thought.
The mass-produced Nikke clasps at the Brain Haven.
She said she's the strongest hero.
A huge explosion can be heard from behind us.
That explosion.
We need to go help Lapras.
Slow down. How can we go back now? The elevator is right in front of us.
We can't leave her behind.
I knew this would happen. Let me ask you a question. What do you think Lapras is?
She's a close colleague. She's a Nikke who gets the job done. A true superhero. It's a toss between 1 and 3.
I mean, I'm not really that close with her, even though technically she is now Bond 9.
So I guess she's one of the closest ones? Hell, she's closer to me than freaking, Noise, who's been in my party pretty much since the beginning. Damn. She is a true superhero.
You know that, and you're still acting like this. A commander should be able to set their emotions aside. We are Nikkes. We're instruments used by Suyen to obtain results.
Yes, but that's not right. You're not instruments.
We were made to complete our missions, and it's our duty to fulfill that obligation. It's what we were created to do.
What do you mean by that's what you're created to do?
Nikkes are different from humans.
Are they? Because they're technically made from humans. Well, at least humans are made into Nikkes.
A machine is made for an express purpose. If it can't fulfill that purpose, it's either destroyed or replaced. We are no different. If you're born to be a hero, then it's a hero you must be. Lapras needs to beat that rapture and return on her own.
I don't know why it says raptures.
It is what she was built to do. It's the way it is. Isn't that right, Lapras? Coming in hot. You're late. Are you low on battery? Almost completely depleted. Took you long enough. A snail could have gotten the job done sooner. You beat that thing all by yourself. Of course. I told you I was the strongest hero, didn't I?
Well done.
Please, it was nothing. Let's hurry back. I can't wait to tell everyone how we beat the villain.
But, weren't you supposed to capture the villain? No, not defeat it. Did we capture it or did she kill it? Because if she killed it, technically they didn't fulfill Suyen's request, which means they're gonna be in hot shit. And yeah, high-tech toy end. Technically. But once hard mode unlocks, that end is gonna get an epilogue. At least that's how it was in the first event. And hopefully I have enough power for it. Alright, the boss is on its last health bar. It's been way too long. But we have finally finished hard mode. Completely. Is there anything else at the end of this? Like a little bit of an epilogue for the event? Like there was for the first one? There is. Mystiles has destroyed the Rapture, which caused the disappearances of numerous mass-produced Nikkes and proceeded to have the finest quarter in its history. We take you now to an interview with Mystiles CEO Suyun in the Mati squad. Testing. Can you hear me? I'm happy to report that the Tyrant-class Rapture, responsible for the disappearance of countless mass-produced Nikkes, has been captured. It's all thanks to Mati's. I feel it is worth mentioning that the other two companies' mass-produced Nikke budget has been slashed significantly in light of all of this. Here at Mystiles, we don't need army training, we have Mati's. Lovely, say a few words. Citizens of the Ark, do not fear. Going forward, Mati's will be your knight in shining armor. We, the true heroes, will protect you. You all got that. I, Suyun, the CEO of Mystiles, made Mati's what it is today, and don't you forget it. Wow, I've never seen Suyun so happy. She's beaming from ear to ear. At least she's not so ornery for once. Bah, I didn't speak loudly enough. Yeah, I can barely hear you. Next time I'll shout it from the rooftops. Yeah, so the whole world can hear you. Don't you two start again. Go and play outside. Maxwell, how many times do I have to tell you heroes don't play outside? What? Hey. It's you. How are you? I'm doing just fine. You see, I came here to, thanks to you, I was able to save all of my squad mates, so... Thank you, really. No need to thank me, it's all in a day's work as a hero. I'd hardly even considered it a proper assignment. You wouldn't. So you should hurry and be a hero too. I come and try to be grateful. So annoying. The mass-produced Nikke leaves with a frown. What's eating her? Does she not want to be a hero? Don't waste your time. You couldn't understand even if you tried. I have an assignment for you. Sounds good to me, so long as I get to do something heroic. You did well out there, Birdie. Right back at you. Catch you on the flip side, hero. Did she just bust through the window? I told you to open the window before she did. What the heck, man? Now I've got to call a repair shop again. I can't let her best me. I'm going too, and you're gonna bust through the next window because you're the villain and you need to be a villain, right? Jake busts through the door and leaves. Aw, dang. I feel a headache coming on. We really put you through the ringer this time, cutie pie. It was nothing. Are you heading back to the outpost? Not before I ask you something. What is it? Will you marry me? You said that a Nikke has a purpose the moment they're made. That's right. Then is Mati so heroic because you all were made to be that way? I was wondering what you were acting so seriously for. I assume this has to do with what I said before. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
How should I know what goes on in the minds of those idiots? From what I know, Drake and Laplace. They volunteered because they wanted to serve Suyun. They wanted to be her instrument. You'll have to ask them for the details. What about you? I don't know. How can I know what the human Maxwell thought? That part of me is dead. I'm a Nikke now, aren't I? That's right. Again, saying that she used to be a human. Again. Whether our being heroic was something we decided ourselves, or something that was thrust upon, is something only you can decide. You tell me, after working with us, are we tools used by Suyun? Or are we heroes? I mean, I don't like Suyun, so I'll choose the other option. Heroes, obviously. And now, we have fully finished this event. I'm gonna go to grind this one 4 more times,